This is our lineup endurance wheel. Don't let that fool you. This is a 22 mil internal rim, shallow profile for climbing, lightweight. And then right below it we have the ARC 1400, little deep dish wheel action here. We have a 50, this is the 62 option, and an 80. Our wheels are going to be hooked. DT Swiss wants to be able to partner with everyone and everywhere with tires and make sure the rider is 100% safe at all moments of the ride. So that's what we're doing here at DT, fun with the wheels. Hub sounds are always nice too.
Jeff Schneider at KDX. I'm the head of product and marketing for the brand. This is our latest and greatest new KDX Max 40 wheel system. It incorporates all of our previous features of our dynamic balance lacing system, but the biggest difference is we've gone to a single carbon flange with the integrated carbon spokes now, but still tunable at the rim. 1,249 grams for the set, 48 tooth ratchet. And still sticking with our hookless system and tubeless. We're big believers in that. 40 millimeter rim depth, but still full carbon spokes.
Hey, I'm Neil Shirley, marketing director at Envy. Yeah, love talking wheels. This particular wheel is the 4.5. This is part of our SES line of wheels, which is our road line that consists of 4 different models. The 4.5 has become definitely the most popular over the last year and a half, thanks to Tadej Pogačar. This is his go-to wheel. So we use a 25 millimeter internal width with the 4.5. This is a wheel that was actually developed and released in 2016, so a long time ago. This is one of the first high volume road wheels that made its way to the market. This is a hookless rim. There's obviously been a lot of questions and some misinformation with hookless over the last 6 weeks. Hookless is a technology that we really introduced with the 4.5, and we 100% believe in how the manufacturing process and how it allows us to create a more consistent bead seat diameter, which means you have a much superior tubeless fitment with the tire. A tubeless tire is not held on by a hook. A tubeless tire seals on the bead seat, so down on the shoulder of the rim. That is where the tubeless seal happens. So it's very important for a consistent bead seat diameter. We're able to achieve that with these rims, and with the proper tubeless tire on here, you can achieve the pressures you need for a very safe system. Most of the professional riders are using somewhere in the upper 50s to mid 60 PSI range on 28 to 30 millimeter tires.
Hey everybody, my name is David. I'm head of marketing for Full Speed Ahead North America, South America, New Zealand. So, big job. I'm here with BikeRumor, and I want to talk about some wheels. Brand new, launching as of yesterday, is our SC Series 60 and 45. So it's based on the exact same rim as our Metron 60 and Metron 45. So 60 millimeters deep, 21 millimeters wide. But we're using a lower price, non-PRA wheel set, so it actually has 6 pawls within the wheel. So it's more of a traditional wheel, but with a really beautifully machined hub. Cartridge bearings throughout, perfect spinning at all time. Bringing this in at almost half of retail of our M60 and M45 set. We went with a hooked design on these, just to make sure they're going to remain UCI legal, just in case something happens, because we're hearing some rumors that hookless rims are going to kind of go away in the future, at least for UCI standards. I personally prefer a hookless wheel, just because I can run a bigger tire with lower air pressure. I like running bigger tires. But by keeping it with the hooked wheel, then we can make sure that we remain UCI compliant.
Hey everybody, Dave here from Industry 9. Really excited to be here at Sea Otter 2024 showing off our all new Solix line of wheels. We introduced Solix on the road and gravel side a couple weeks ago. And if you missed the initial release of Solix, what it is it's a 5-pawl drive system that is really optimized for, you know, the go fast, go light crowd. So unlike the Hydra system, we're using a smaller drive ring here, 5-pawl mechanism. It's designed entirely to be, you know, light, fast. We're using it on our road wheel set here, the AR40. This is a new all-road wheel set that we released. We also have a gravel iteration of this hub and spoke chassis that uses an aluminum spoke that's not unlike our mountain bike wheels. But yeah, we're really excited for this product on the road and gravel side. We're able to add points of engagement, add efficiency. It's just the perfect complement for this AR40 all-road rim. Lately, we've had a lot of questions on hooked versus hookless. For our mountain bike wheels, for our top of the line carbon wheels, we've pretty much gone all hookless on those. Those are rims that we work with WeAre1 for. For our road end of things, we're going to still be using hooks on that for tire security. So that's our take on it.
Hey, Josh from Mavic. We've got the new Cosmic S 42 disc. This retails at $990 USD. It is a 23 internal width. It is hooked. It is 42 deep and runs on an ID360 Infinity J-bend hub. Infinity in Mavic means that we use one spoke length per wheel set. We've got a number of other road wheels to talk about. We've got the whole SL family, which comes in 3 different depths. It comes in a 32, a 45, and a 65. These are retailing at $14.99 a pair. And we go from the SL family up to the SLR. The big difference in the SLR is that this wheel utilizes tubeless, tapeless technology, and it's 4 carbon technology. So if you look down at that rim bed, you can see that it's a totally sealed surface. That means when you put your tire on, you don't need to worry about tape. You just put your tire, inflate, and then add your sealant. You're good to go. That also comes in 3 different depths. The halo product of the road category is the Cosmic Ultimate 45 disc. It also runs on the ID360 free hub platform, and it is also tubeless, tapeless. The weight of the wheel set is 1,255 grams, and the retail of the wheel set is $44.49. So we start down at the all-road disc, which retails at $338 per pair. We're again running on an Infinity hub. It runs with an ID360, which is a ratchet-driven free hub body. It is a 23 internal. We then move over to hookless for all of our dirt wheels. Moving on from the all-road, we look at the all-road S and the all-road SL, which are new wheels for Mavic. These both utilize a 25 internal width. They are both hookless. They both run Infinity hubs with ID360. The big difference between the two is the SL has interspoke milling, where there's material removed from between the spokes to reduce the weight. And also we add what's called black shield treatment to the rim of the wheel. It helps prevent against scuffing and keeps the wheel looking a little bit nicer, a little bit longer. That's what we got.
Boyd Johnson from Boyd Cycling here. We're here at Sea Otter in our nice new colorful booth, and we're showing off a couple things that we've got going on. Last year at Sea Otter, we announced that we onshored all of our aluminum rim production. So all of our alloy wheels are now made in Greenville, South Carolina. Nice new facility there. This year we decided let's one-up last year's announcement. And so this year at Sea Otter, we just announced that we will begin onshoring our carbon rim production. And we're not just doing it in a way that everybody's been doing it before. We're actually taking a braided carbon fiber sock, and we'll be braiding this around a mandrel, resin transfer molding, and then we'll be making carbon fiber rims out of this material. Makes a nice, cleaner finish, stronger rim, better compaction rate, and all the things you want in a carbon rim, plus made in the USA. All right, so we get the question a lot, and it's kind of a hot topic in the cycling industry right now, is road hookless. And hookless works really good for mountain bikes and for gravel bikes, where you've got high volume, low pressure tires. When you start getting to low volume, high pressure tires, you know, your 35 and under millimeter tires, we just don't feel it's safe to run a hookless tire on that. And so we do all of our high pressure, low volume, that's your road tires, with a hook on it. It's a much more secure system, and it's one the customers are asking for. You ask any customer out there, they would much rather have hooks on their wheels.
I present to you Hunt Sub 50 Limitless wheel set. These wheels are super cool. They come in a steel spoke and a carbon UD spoke. These wheels have staggered widths front to rear, so we have a super wide sort of blunt profile on the front that gives you the ability to break through the wind and kind of fight yaw angles like sort of side winds and keep the front end of your bike very stable. And on the back we have a narrower rim that trails behind, and the goal with this wheel set was to save weight from our previous Limitless wheel set, sort of our what was called our 48 Limitless that we've just discontinued, but these ones are going on a big diet. So we explore hookless, and we don't have exclusive hookless on the road or gravel, but we do want to have offerings because we do believe in some of the benefits that hookless can offer. We do recognize the restrictions, but some of the benefits outweigh some of those restrictions. So we have both. We're here for everybody, and yeah, we don't want to limit ourselves or limit anyone else out there. So I would encourage you to explore hookless, but it's certainly, yeah, it's not going to be an exclusive thing from Hunt really anytime soon.
My boss might get mad at me for doing this, but you know, everybody wants to see the latest and greatest. This is Alexi Vermeulen, one of our coolest athletes. This is his cross-country race bike. He's got it all set up for yesterday's race. He was on the podium, and the cross-country second place, absolutely crushed it. He's got a lot of Envy parts on there, cockpit, bar, stem, and probably most interestingly, some new rims we're working on. It's a project we've been working on for a couple years with all of our teams. Alexi's been riding these prototypes for about a year, helping us with the development of them. Really excited to launch these coming up soon here. There's some cool little bits and bobs you can see. These are definitely pre-production prototype. They're a little rough around the edges and not all the production spec stuff. Alexi was riding our 525 wheels, our current cross-country wheels, and really loved them, and he got on these and was like, you know, I'm not so sure about this new stuff, and then looked at his times and he was faster all around.